is the eyeball, nice and fatty. Look at that, the oil dripping off. So we've got some pork trotters, some steamed pork. Okay, welcome to another episode of Local Eats, and today we have a special episode. We're at my mum's house and she's cooked us a traditional Chinese meal, more so Cantonese, that's my background. And it's just really basic, but it's gonna be super delicious. I've had this all my life, and I'm gonna get Rachel to really critique the flavors because I always think it's delicious. It's mum's cooking. But yeah, let's eat. So we've got some pork trotters, some steamed pork again, but this has got like black bean sauce, and some fried fish, and we just usually have it with rice.
Oh, a slippery gypsy. Get that sauce in there as well. Oh, sauce. Alright, I'm going to use the same. Oh, look at that ginger on there. Yum. Bit of skin as well. Got some bones, be careful of that. And get some pork trotters with that delicious sauce as well. Yum. Well, that's what I'm going to start with. Alright, this is how I like to do it. I'll mix it all into the rice with the sauce, and I'm going in for my favourite one, which is the pork and black bean. There's a reason it's my favourite. Like a little bit spicy with the chili, not too spicy for a white girl. Gotta go in for that pork trotter. Look at that big chunk of fat. I need some more rice, otherwise I'm gonna get a fat block. Gonna get that rice and chase it with the pork. That's good as per usual. Nice and fatty. Oh, I just ate all that fat. It's like just dissolving in my mouth. Now, I'm gonna go in for a nice piece of fish. You can make fun of my chopstick skills. Oh, that's good too. Normally we have the fish steamed, but it tastes really nice with the pieces of ginger. That's 10 out of 10. You gotta go in there.
I'm just gonna go in for pretty much everything that Rachel had. And this is one of my favorite dishes. It's just so hearty, especially in winter. Obviously go in for this as well. And this is my favorite sauce, the black bean sauce. Alright, I'm gonna leave the fish there. Okay. I usually just eat with like a spoon, not very traditional Chinese. But just grab this. I love how, I don't like too much sauce on the rice because the pork is so flavoursome. Never gets old. But I usually come over and stuff myself, so a spoon is a better option for it. And I'm just gonna get this big chunk of ginger with the rice and just some pork skin. That's so gelatinous. Alright, I'm gonna go in for the fish. Fish I use chopsticks. there's not much sauce on there, but it's like I think it's like a sweet soy sauce. We'll watch out for the bones. Yeah. It's a nice subtle fish flavour that's mostly sweet. Oh yeah, good, chase it up with some rice. It's classic. Now you might notice there's no vegetables. We usually have vegetables, but my mum's decided not to cook any today. And I think we're gonna have some dessert later as well. So my vegetables is dessert. Which one's your favourite?
Always the pork and black bean. That's always my favourite. I think
One of my favourites.
second favourite is the pork trotters. Third is the fish. It doesn't mean that the fish isn't good. It just means that the pork one is just that much better. Delicious. And no traditional succulent Chinese meal should be had without tea. Oh yeah, that's good.
I think that's jasmine tea.
It's good juju. It's good juju.
I'm going in for the fish head, which is a very prized part in Chinese culture. And a lot of people won't like this, but this is one of my favorite parts because it's not only got gelatinous textures, it's also got some fatty bits and a bit of head meat, which is very tender. Usually we just have this steamed without fried first, but my mum's feeling adventurous. That part of the head there, super delicious and tender, like right here. And yes, we eat the eyeballs. So let me pull out the eyeballs for you. So that is the eyeball right there. So that's nice and fatty. Look at that, the oil dripping off. You don't eat the whole eye, like this stuff is not edible, but you just suck the juices out of that. And yeah, there's some really tender parts of the fish. Look at that, that's drizzled in oil. And these parts of the mouth, when it's steamed, normally just steamed, that's really gelatinous, but this is fried, so it's a bit dry. But the best parts are still there, like look at that head bit. And then another prized part is the brain. I'm not really a fan of brains, but a fish brain, there's not much to it. Kind of gotta suck it out. See, that is the fish brains part. It's just so creamy. The flavor's kind of like a really good, really rich toro, like a salmon belly. Oh, but yeah, this is my favorite part. Favorite part of the fish head. A lot of bones, but delicious.
It's dessert time. You know it's a compliment to the chef when you say, not too sweet. This is peanut and red bean. Red bean's definitely my favorite flavor of all time, so let's try it without burning my face off. It's hot, but it's not too sweet, that's nice. It's nice and soft, so it's pretty silky smooth. It's just like you're eating a peanut and red bean custard. Perfection.
All right, it's time for some vegetables. Dessert. Oh yeah, it's nice and thick. It's like creamy, custardy. And yeah, I definitely like Asian desserts better because it's not too sweet. That's good. But yeah, there you have it. This is what I usually eat when I was back at home. And mostly Cantonese meals are pretty simple. You just steam or do a little fry, and we all eat it with rice and a bit of veg. And then this is the desserts. Dessert's not too sweet. But I hope you enjoyed this episode and have a little bit more insight into Cantonese, Chinese cuisine. But catch you guys on the next one.